and that certainly seemed to land. Oh, stop! Takeshita!
Welcome to the Continental Classic Week 2 recap. I'm Ian Riccaboni. The 2025 Continental Classic resumed Wednesday on Dynamite, when professional wrestling's greatest tournament wrestler, Kazuchika Okada of the Don Callis family, looked to get on the board following last week's loss against Kyle Fletcher. Pac looked to keep the Death Riders undefeated and unleashed his vicious offense on the reigning Continental Classic winner. Okada, however, was able to counter the Brutalizer and score the win and his first 3 points of the tournament in the Gold League. Our next bout was the Gold League, but 2 blue chips, as Kyle Fletcher met Jet Speed's Kevin Knight, both entering the bout at 3 points. A week after Knight scored the tournament's first bona fide shocker over Darby Allin, Knight looked poised to add 3 more points, but the Protostar landed a super kick and a brainbuster to become the first to reach 6 points. Finally, Dynamite's main event saw 2 Death Riders do battle, as CMLL World Heavyweight Champion Claudio Castagnoli met former AEW and IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Jon Moxley. It was a human car crash, a cacophony of violence with chokes, smashes, big swings, and more. Ultimately, Castagnoli scored a hard-fought win, an exhausting victory, becoming the first athlete to reach the 6-point mark in the Blue League. Saturday on Collision, tournament action continued with Blue League bouts, when the conglomeration's Orange Cassidy met Paragon's Roderick Strong. Strong looked well on his way to defeating the man he dethroned for the AEW International title once more, as the Messiah of the Backbreaker landed 12 devastating variations. But Cassidy's resolve should never be underestimated, as he targeted the long-injured neck of Strong. Cassidy found an opening, countering the 13th attempt at a backbreaker, Strong's end of Harding, and found a way to score Cassidy's first 3 points of the tournament. Following the bout, Darby Allin regrettably informed the viewing audience that he was not medically cleared to continue in the tournament, and his spot would be replaced by Jungle Jack Perry. Up next, we stayed in the Blue League, where Castagnoli competed on short rest against CMLL's Mascara Dorada. Castagnoli was undoubtedly still recovering from Wednesday's Clash of Titans, heading into a matchup nightmare. Just last year, Commander kept Castagnoli out of the semifinals, and this year, a fellow luchador could prevent Claudio from being the first to 9 points. But the CMLL World Heavyweight Champion erased outs quickly, maintaining his aggression. It was until Dorada held his nerve, kept his composure, hitting a Hurricane Rana and a Shooting Star Press to earn his first 3 points of the Blue League. Finally, a dream match main event in Collision when IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Konosuke Takeshita took on former AEW and IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Jon Moxley. Takeshita took advantage of an early opening, focusing on the ankle of Moxley that had been worn down in recent weeks by Kyle O'Reilly. But Moxley, who grappled early, moved his way into submissions and heavy strikes to keep up with the Alpha. The action moved to the outside where Takeshita nearly landed a knockout blow, driving Mox through the announce desk. Mox's resolve, grit, and determination allowed him to barely beat the 10 count as the match raged on. But the continued damage done on the ankle of Mox allowed Takeshita to take advantage late, landing a pair of knees and raging fire to zoom to 6 points in the Blue League, with the Gold League's Kyle Fletcher as the last 2 athletes remaining undefeated in this year's tournament. For your Week 2 Continental Classic recap, I'm Ian Riccaboni.